Good evening, my dear listeners, with you, Yaroslav Shvets again. Welcome to our broadcast, and we will discuss something really important, my opinion. It's our beliefs, and we'll say power of beliefs. And yeah, again, don't keep much attention about the background video. I just put some random video from my training just for make a broadcast a little bit more interesting. First of all, I just saw to make it like a radio style or so on, but it's make it maybe looks a little bit more interesting. So just one of the training, don't keep much attention on it, like same as previous videos as well. So basically our beliefs determine a lot of things, and our confidence, our values, and etc. And I would say it's great power what hidden inside us, and many people we just don't use it. I can give you like really small example. Yeah, so if you believe in something, so it's possible, so more chance, more likely you can complete it, you can do it. For instance, when I practice a bit of gymnastics and try to make a front and back flip, I had a fear like, oh, I can fail, I can hurt myself, and fear stopped me for complete the certain element. Then I practice like on a trampoline and get a bit better. I get more confident. So when I done it like maybe hundreds times, after I'm already sure I can do it like on a normal surface. So my beliefs has changed. Before I not believe I can do it. So that's why I was not able to do, and I had a fear and was not really comfortable with it and so on. But then with a little bit of practice, spend some time for it, I already know, yeah, it's really possible. I done it so many times. So basically the same thing, just instead of surface, it's some solid surface. That's it. And I believe I can do it. And bam, you can do it front flip, back flip, and so on. So basically, our beliefs is really important tools what we have, and it's really up to you how you gonna use it. Probably it will be not a secret for you. I can provide you like various different kind of articles and interesting stories what sounds super incredible, but yeah, it was happen. People show the incredible results. So if we take some sport like a triathlon or maybe marathon or ultra marathon, what even harder, Ironman or whatever, so it seems like people complete their journey, they complete the exercises not because of the muscles, not how muscles strong, because they intense, because of their inner power. And like years of training, they make them believe it's possible. But some people, they will think, oh, if I run like 100 miles, probably I'm gonna die, and so on. And so it can be like a lot of different kind of various of beliefs based on your background, education, religion, and so on. But I wanna mention only the thing what might be useful for you, something what can motivate you, something what can increase your result. So basically really similar techniques you can find in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, coaching, like a life coaching. So if you're really interested for develop yourself, if you are really interested in your personal growth, your spiritual growth, you can make your research like more wider and can read a little bit here, a little bit there. So basically, same like in psychotherapy, they use really similar techniques what are based on our beliefs for like exercises for make yourself believe in yourself, believe in something possible, especially if you feel down and especially if you're not really good and something. So it kind of art what coach can do for people he training, like a sports psychology. He make you believes it's possible. So yeah, 200 kilo, it's not a big way, you can lift it. Okay, you can put it more, you can lift it, it's really possible, it's easy. 100 people done it already, like 1,000 athletes done this on a training before, you can do it as well. And this kind of programming make yourself believe it's possible, it's easy, you can do it, and you can push yourself forward, and so on. So when I done a marathon, so I run like 10, after 15k, then 20s and 30, and bam, like 42. So basically, during the running, it's a lot of thoughts come up. Oh, like it's too tired, I cannot, maybe I can injure my heel, or maybe I can injure my feet, and so on, and like my knees, and running too long already, like 2 hours, and so. And you fight with your thoughts, and after you try to reprogram yourself, okay, it's not that difficult, I'm not that heavy, it's possible, like 100 other people says run as well, and like 1,000 people complete it like 100 times already, so it's really possible, even elder people, even women, and so on. And you just keep going, and when you complete it, so you know, oh, it's not that difficult, it is possible, it means I can do it next time. So when running next time, you know it's possible, and you believe it's possible to complete, so your mindset is totally different. So it depends what sport you're doing. It's not only sports. So basically everything what I said in this video and previous one, you can use like literally for everything. So it depends what you want to enhance. But if we talk like about the training and sports, so if you're training a gymnastic or maybe skiing or cycling, so basically it's everything the same. If you can find any book for the sports psychology, so basically I took some articles from there. So basically they use the same technique. So coach is grow step by step, like little by little, we grow the belief system and make it stronger and stronger, to make the athlete believe in himself, to make it believe it possible, for increase his result and fight for more, fight for better. But of course, it not happen just on some single empty space. You need to work for it, and probably you need to work hard for it. So if you're ready for that, why not? So I can give you another example. So it depends in what you are believing. Actually, I can give you hundreds of examples, but just for make it clear. So for instance, if you think you can do it, so probably yes, you can do it. But if you have thoughts you can't do it, so probably yes, you will be right again, you can't do it. And in both ways you will be right. So it only depends what happened in your head. So it's really important for change your mindset, for change your thoughts. So basically everything that happened negative you can turn to the positive, and vice versa. So it's really up to you. So basically you're a programmer of your thoughts, you're a programmer of your reality, of your mindset, you're a programmer of your mood, of your shape, of your health, literally about anything, about your success. So if you are a designer, if you are a producer, director of this cool movie, what called your personal life, yeah, okay, so why not make it a bit better? Why not make it in a way you want to see it? So okay, just make a script, make a really nice story with a guy or girl, how you want to see it, what you want to fix with the personality. Basically it's everything possible. So if you believe it's possible, you can do it. So I want to mention another thing what called the placebo effect. So if you have no idea what it is, I really suggest you read at least a couple articles. Maybe I will upload some up here as well. So placebo effect based on the same system, on a people belief. So basically it's when people cure themselves. And what about homeopathy? You know, homeopathic medicine became more and more popular year by year. But basically it's taking medicine and mixed with, let's say, charcoal or maybe chalk or maybe vitamins or minerals or whatever. So basically instead of, let's say, 1 milligram or 5 milligram of medicine, there will be 0.1 milligram of certain medicine. So basically what in real shouldn't work at all. But people take homeopathic medicine and it's work well for them. For many people it's helpful. For, let's say, sleeping pills. So dosage is so small it can't work even on a mice. But people took it, they believe it's helpful, and maybe their body can feel this really, really tiny, small amount of chemical, and they make it works again. Okay, if you took that medicine before, let's say sleeping pills, and your body already know how it's supposed to work, so basically you persuade yourself, okay, now I'm going to sleep, or now I'm going to relax, or now I take a painkiller, but usually it's no painkiller almost in homeopathic medicine. So placebo effect, it works even more incredible. It's 0% of any kind of medicine there. So it's a lot of different kind of placebo pills. So it can be like empty jelly capsules or maybe just some vitamins. And same amount of vitamins can be used for any kind of disease. And probably here it's art of doctor for explain how it works, how it heal your body. So you program yourself already when you take this pill, okay, your stomach will recover and come back to normal, your digestion will be good again, and so on. And you took the pill and you opened the program, what you set already, and it starts work. So basically we can heal ourselves, we can program ourselves, and not only physical body, our mental state, especially for people who stay in a big cities, is a huge problem. People feel down, many people, they just depressed because have a high level of stress and so on. And what we can do with that, yeah, it's cool if you can go to gym, make a workout, and then, but many people just eat antidepressants, sleeping pills, and so on, and still it might be not that helpful. So probably our mental state is really, really important, and also it affects our physical state as well. So basically everything starts from our head. Like a famous proverb, so fish get rotten from a head. So same, all our problems and winnings, desires, whatever, everything starts from our head, from our thoughts, or maybe from our heart. It depends from your beliefs again. Some people believe we have a soul, some not. Some thought we just collection of the bones, muscle, and everything, just brain activity. It's really up to you. Or you can say it's everything come from your heart. So if your soul somewhere there, so maybe your thoughts come from your heart instead of the head. Okay, but it's really a philosophical one. Let's come back to something more practical, what we can use for our beliefs again. So you can believe literally in anything, it's your rights. You can believe in aliens, ghosts, spirits, whatever. But I want to talk something more let's say material, what you can use for yourself. Let's say you can believe in yourself. You can believe you can be fit, strong, healthy, good looking. You can be success, attractive for others, fun, whatever. It can be like really anything, absolutely anything. So if you believe in that it's possible, yes, it will be possible. But if you not believe it's possible, probably it's not. And well, it's quite a sad story if you have so great power and you not use it. So placebo effect. Let's complete the placebo effect. Accept different kind of pills, jelly capsules, and so on. Doctors go further away when they try to make experiments. So try to find some documentary or book or whatever. It's like really, really fascinating. So doctors, they make like injection, like a glucose or vitamins or whatever, and said, yeah, it will recover your needs, will recover your heel and whatever. And some people, they did recover it. And another, like even more incredible, let's say, research was done, some people who need make a surgery. So let's say we have like 50-50 for make surgery or not, and they done the surgery in certain purposes, but they just make a cut and didn't sort like literally anything. But they do all of this like procedure, all of the, let's say, ritual, and some people magically, with who knows how, they just recovered. Just imagine that. So it's called the placebo effect. If you know about that, so it will be more easy for settle your mindset and new regime. so set some new beliefs, so it's something possible. So it may be the same story when some people, they drinking, smoking, and always in a good health because they strongly believes so it's not good or it's not bad for them, and they will feel okay. So basically you can do the same. Okay, I use herbs and it can heal me from something. So even if it's herbs useless, so you can make beliefs. If you drink green tea, your stomach will be fine, or you will lose a headache or anything else. So basically you can set even some new beliefs to yourself. So if you believe, let's say you get flu, you can recover it by yourself, probably you will recover it by yourself. But if you believe you need only visit a doctor and only took the medicine, so in this case, probably your belief system will work against you and you need to do all of this ritual for help yourself. Same like cows or bulls, I don't know, elephants or camels. Since young age they was tied to a certain place and they just walk around because they have a rope or chain and they cannot go anywhere. And when they grow up, they still cannot go anywhere because they believe they tied up. They even not try for break the rope, or even if it's no rope, they strongly believe they cannot go anywhere. Same really tremendous experiment when they put the bed bugs in a glass cane and they can easily jump out from it, but it was closed. So they jump and hit themselves on the bottom and cannot go out. And second generation do the same thing, and third generation of the bugs, they cannot jump higher than a glass can. They program already. So also our belief system, on my opinion, it can be kind of genetical one as well. Basically it have many different kind of interesting articles about, but I wouldn't say so some proofs it like really like solid for me or so on. But basically you can make your own research. So if you're really interested in that, like I mean in your personal growth, if you're really interested for develop yourself, for grow your belief system. So you know, if you believe you are success, yeah, so probably you will be. So if you believe it's possible, it will be possible. So same, if you believe you are attractive for the women's or for the men's or whatever, more or less you will be more attractive. But if you not believe in that, probably people can feel it on kind of subconsciously, yeah. So if you're not confident, people can feel it as well. And maybe like kind of relationship or maybe to find a friends or whatever will be more difficult. But so some people, they like really lonely, they don't have anyone, and it's not like a single case. A lot of people, they call to the listeners, talk about their problems. Let's say they family members is busy, they have no friends, like zero friends, and they're really difficult for get connected with someone. So only solutions they find, they just try to talk to someone online or call to the listener service. They will feel like really down, and it's many people have such problem. And it's good if you stay somewhere in Europe or States and have like a free listener service for any people who have a mental problem, for prevent like a suicide or drugs abuse or whatever. But some countries is not, so statistic it might be quite weak about. So I think the manage settings of your belief system is really important, and also you need to make a choice in what you want to believe. So like I just believe in myself, believe in what? Yeah. So for instance, if you need to make a public speech and you make it good, you make a preparation, you should believe in yourself you can make it good. So you need to be 100% certain you remember all of the information, you will not mix up, you can make a right gesture for the right audience, speaking right tone, and so on, your mimic as well. And if it like something more, let's say, like less serious, more funny, so you're supposed to be like be more fun, let's say like a comedian or whatever, if you work in a kind business like a media and so on. But if you're not sure, not 100% sure you can do it, so probably you will be look odd compared to other people. And you can use it like literally for everything. But if this channel more intend for be healthy and fit, so let's say we be more direct to develop ourselves. So same when you do the weightlifting, yeah, let's say you start with a 20 kilo, take 30, 40, 50, whatever, and then it seems like a bit heavy. And no, it's too heavy for me, I cannot do it, yeah. And basically you kill all of the opportunity to grow already. So always need to say yourself, yeah, it's possible, I can do it. So if not now, okay, I can do it next time. You're training, and sooner or later you will be able for lift. Depend how much weight you want to lift, 100, 200, whatever. So if you believe, yes, I can do it, it will be possible. So if you will try to find some old articles, like sounds super incredible, when the brakes was broken and car started moving, and there was a kid, so mom just run there and one hand they push a car and take a kid out and so on. And when man fell near the cliff and big rock fell on him and he just pushed it away, stayed no thoughts, he just pushed it away but break his arm but stay alive and so on. Man who crashed on a yacht and he stay on a rescue boat, an inflatable boat, like 3 months in the ocean until some ship found him. Just imagine 3 months, no water, can drink only water from rain when it's rain, cold, can maybe catch some dead fish if it's possible in really violent, cruel environment. But he was believed it's possible to survive, so probably he used all of the inner sources possible what he had and staying there for 3 months and survive. So like many people was get lost somewhere in Siberia or in jungles in Latin America and so on, who like been in jungle without food and anything like months time or even longer until they was found or until they found some villages and so on. So some people they think, okay, I will not eat for a few days, I'm gonna die without the food. And some people even after 1 month they believe, no problem, no food, no problem, I can survive. So also it depends how strong you're willing to live, how strong you wanna fight for the things you wanna get, for the survive, for example. So it's probably quite strong will, I guess, and your beliefs as well. So really interesting techniques, let's say not only in China, in yoga, was a demonstrate. Basically it make a lot of tests in the hospitals and so on, and a lot of videos like from 70s, 80s and 60s. I wrote the descriptions when some yogis, they hold the breath like on a 15 minutes and longer, and even have a description they can put them in lethargic dream. So basically same, they get died for a certain amount of time. They stay without food like during the year, they just not drinking, nothing. They call they eating prana. So maybe we have a lot of superpower in our body. Let's say we can feed ourselves only through the air, take nitrogen from air. What unfortunately I still cannot do. I eaten and I would say enjoy the food, but I done a fasting even 1 month, so basically it's possible. Yeah, you're losing weight, but your body is still okay. So probably limits of our body, it's really huge. We just don't use it. If people like surviving like hundreds of thousand years already, so probably we have incredible huge limits of everything, like staying with no water, with no food, and incredible cold weather, incredible hot weather. But we just, with some reason, cannot use all our potential. But some key, like beliefs, like our mindset, maybe can bring us closer for all of the sources for became some creature like a superhuman. Because let's say if you will read Guinness World Record like for last 100 years, like it's something, it feels really incredible. For now we have a man who stay with can hold the breath on the water like 17 or 18 minutes. Or what about a man who ran the marathon barefoot on a snow in extremely cold weather? Yeah, or man who ran the marathon in extremely hot weather barefoot in savannah. So it's something like out of our mind. Or one man on who was made research whose body not produce milk acid. So basically muscle never get tired, never get pumped. So basically he can run or jump or whatever all day or night non-stop. So created perfectly for ultra marathons and get really easy recovered after that. So many things like really difficult to describe even now for scientists. Yeah, it exists. Same like psychology. Psychology works, many exercises works, but how it works, no one knows it. Yeah, even Carl Gustav Jung, they first of all deny the idea of creator, and after he said so it's so many unexplainable things, but it working somehow, so probably maybe have some creator. And about power of our subconscious mind, it's not a secret, it's much powerful than our conscious mind. So basically all of the media, all of the advertisements, what we can see, everything directed for making huge spam to our subconscious mind. That's why we might be crazy about a certain brands, we buy a different shit what we no need, buy maybe clothes what we no need, and so on. Became consumerism because our subconscious mind give us a command what we not really need, and we stay so far from a really essential stuff like our divine state. So let's say when you meditate, you are happy, you're fine, you don't need to do anything, you're already in the state you like. You feel absolutely relaxed, no thoughts, no desires, you don't wish anything, you like in total harmony. Let's say only almost one step in heaven. Yeah, what Indians call the nirvana state. And so on. And now we come back to our physical world with everything uncertain, we unsecured, we need so many things, we have so many thoughts what make even more desires what we cannot get, and after we feel unsatisfied, and we make ourselves struggles for sometimes even maybe for all our life, who knows. So basically, yeah, I'll go to deep philosophy like from yoga Buddhist teachers for control our souls, but basically my main idea, so everything starts inside us. So all of the things, all of the action what we have, it starts somewhere inside. I don't know exactly where. I done a meditation to try to find who is thinking and where I am myself, and I didn't found. If you can do it, it's pretty cool. So who is that creature who is thinking, who is desired, who wish, who complain? It's really difficult for find out. For discover the source, where it come from, where it's going, it's way more easy. It's another very interesting story. But what I want to say, so it doesn't matter what it's creating, what's happening inside you, so everything comes from inside. So what's inside, it will be outside. So basically, what a good thing, we have a free will, so you can decide what you want. Of course, everyone want to make kind of influence on you and persuade you to be person like this one or like that one, buy this product or that product, and so on. Just be like them or like he or whatever. Yeah, but you have a personal will, who you wanna be, or like what you wanna do. So you do the like really personal choice. And then you can make a settings. You believe you are miserable, you're sad, you're unsuccessful, or you're not. So you believe you can do it, it's really possible for you, it's easy for you, not hard, or you believe it's not possible and you can't do it. So basically you can manage it and it might change your life dramatically. So imagine the person who always said, oh, okay, no problem, I can do it, it's really easy, yeah, I can do it, yeah. And another person who always said, no, it's not possible, I can't do it, it's like unbelievably, it's too hard for me, and so on. It's a dramatical difference. You always can say, no, I cannot do it, or you always can say, okay, I can try, and basically you have no responsibility, but at least you can do your best for the certain things. Or you can go even more further. Instead, I can try, what you still don't have any responsibilities for what you do, you can say, okay, I'll do it, I'll complete it, I can do it, I want to do it, and so on. So you can set completely different programs, what will give completely different actions, and for sure you will get completely different results. So let's say you have a problem with your blood vessels, with your heart, because of the overweight, yeah? And basically, you know what need to do. As I know, a lot of fat people, they know about diet probably even more than I am. But the main idea is they didn't try it. So, they know what need to do. Let's say lose weight. Be a little bit more active and manage the food, cut the calories, and so on. So, we have three options. No, I cannot do it. I cannot sit on diet. I love my food. I enjoy my food. I cannot be on low carbs, and I cannot walk or run long time. I get tired, and so on. And then we get a stroke, heart attack, or whatever. We have option 2. Okay, I can try. It already sounds a bit better. Can try, like change a little bit of food, eat a little bit of less. Person trying, so try to walk a little bit more, maybe do the cycling or whatever. Try this one, try that one. Okay, probably it will be not the best result, but it's better than nothing. And everything starting from a small things. And option 3, okay, yes, I will do it. I know it's necessary because otherwise we'll go to the hospital or even to the graveyard. So much better to take option 3, and yeah, I will do it. So okay, read more information about what food is more suitable for me. Okay, skip to the slow carbs, more cereals, vitamins, less fast food, and so on. Okay, cardio, need more cardio, go into the machine, cannot run, okay, walk, later I will run, and so on. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months, whatever, you'll get results. Maybe it will be too small results, just lose only 5 kilo or 6 kilo, and next month you will get more and more. So your results will growing. So it's really important how you program yourself. It's really important what you say. So basically all of your words, it's a command. So you always give a command. Even if you not say it to yourself, like if you stand on the front of the mirror, you say it to someone. You still give a command to yourself. So if you tell to someone, no, maybe I will try tomorrow, I am not sure. Yeah, you already program yourself, so you're not sure. Maybe you'll try, but probably not. And if you say tomorrow, what never come, because tomorrow it will be tomorrow. And probably you will never do the things you want. So if your kids ask you for build a tree house, and say, okay, I'll try, I'm not a builder, but we'll see, let's say tomorrow, and so on. And this day never come. So basically, if you want to do something, the best way, do it just right now. If you're busy right now, you're sitting in your office, you're working or whatever, okay, just try to do it today. So if you decide to do exercises, okay, you finish your work and go walk for half an hour or 1 hour, depending how it's possible. So best time you can do it right now or today. Because basically we live in here and now. We cannot do anything in the past, we can do anything in the future, unfortunately. Maybe who have a time machine be able to do so, but for majority we use the tools what we have. Same like in any meditation technique, not only from Tibetan or any other techniques, like try to live it just right here and right now, always, for enjoy the moment, be in a moment and stretch the moment, and your life might change dramatically. Also, in this case, if you're always in a moment, programs what you do for yourself, programs will be much stronger, so it will be much more easy for program yourself, for persuade yourself. So if you want to increase your belief system, if you want to increase your belief in something, yeah, you can say it out loud. Yeah, I can do this one, I can do that one. You can say it on the front of the mirror, you can say it to yourself, you can persuade yourself, you can program yourself. Yes, I can do the certain thing. Yeah, I can run my own business, and the people who cheat me, I don't need them, I can do it by myself. I can learn the things I need and I can do it, and so on. So always choice is up to you. You can say it yourself you can do it, or you can say it yourself you cannot do it. In both ways you will be right. So basically you need to make a choice. So I don't want to make a video like too long. I just want to stop on this like really simple and fundamental principles of our beliefs. And also religious people, let's say they have a certain problems with health and so on, they don't know what to do. They, okay, I believe in a God, I will pray to God. I have a book with the praying and start praying, and after miracle happen, they cured. Maybe creator exists, I don't know, but from a psychology knowledge, really basic one, I can say they just reprogram themselves. They create a certain belief system. If they ask, let's say God, he can help them because they done a lot of good things. They can help them. They can cure themselves, actually. What about the different kind of healers and shamans and gypsy, who basically even not a doctor? They say, okay, what's your problem? Okay, you have a back problem? All right, so let's eat this one and I'll give you some herbs and make a ritual and do some spelling and you will be fine, and do all of this ritual. If you found this woman or old man or whatever, you give them a money, so probably you believe it will be help, and then weeks later, oh, your back is alright, pain is gone, you feel fine, but basically you cure yourself. So it's not a shaman done something or healer, like really famous Philippines healers. So most of them, I cannot say 100%, but more likely most of them, they just make a really great show with a lot of blood and so on. So like they make a different kind of surgery with their fingers and so on. Show is great, yeah, it looks pretty real. I saw it on my eyes, but everything is fakes. But what really incredible, some people, they got cured. Unfortunately, not everyone. Probably who had a stronger belief, they does, and who not, they not. But people who, let's say, had what they call the limbs and other things what supposed to be injured, so it's supposed to be make some surgery after the injuries, so it need cut out and so on, and after they just recovered. So probably they just help them for increase their beliefs in certain things, and they cure themselves. So basically we have a great power inside us for cure ourselves from any kind of disease. But on my opinion, any disease, any pain, any illness we got, it's our friend. It's tell us, okay, if you have a headache, probably you watch TV too much, yeah? Or if you have a overweight, you eat too much. If you have a back problem or stomach problem or whatever, you do something wrong. And pain give you the signal you do something wrong. Like, okay, just stop doing it. That's it. So we just listen to it. It's not really good idea to eat a painkiller or so. Just listen for your signals and try to manage it. Try to find the cause why you had such a problem. So probably you do something wrong. So if you have a problem with digestion, or maybe with your nervous system, maybe you have a headache, try to find what the cause of it, instead of eating the pills, what will take off the effect, but what will make even worse. So you can use like literally any technique like what you like. So you can take some shaman technique or from these Philippine healers, or you can use a NLP or life coaching technique or psychotherapy or whatever, any. And all of them just give you just only one thing, just increase your belief power. You believe in certain things. So if you can believe you can cure yourself, yes, you can do it. So you can use any of it. But I suggest you to make a much bigger research, because I have no idea what you want, what is your aim, where you want to be, how big you want to grow, and so on. Yeah, so probably it will be quite a different method. But I hope I'll give you quite enough of information, an idea how it works and what to do, and how you can manage it. So it's really, really important, I would say, have a beliefs, believe in yourself. So yes, I believe it's possible for me. Yes, I believe my business will be run and so on. Yes, I believe I can manage it. Yes, I believe I can complete the project. Yes, I believe I can complete the exams and so on. Because study hard, I remember everything. So you can make it stronger and stronger every day. And in my opinion, why we're supposed to miss such a brilliant chance of our power, what we have inside for free from Mother Nature, Creator, Absolute, whatever. We just have it, so why not use it? We have our body, yeah, use it for, enjoy it. Do some activity, have fun. You have your brain, okay, use your memory. It will help you for be more success and get the things you want. So if you have your beliefs power, okay, just use it. Use it for get everything what you deserve. So thank you for the listening and stay tuned.